Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Patronkast as we explore the MK universe in this single-player mode. This is MK Deception Conquest Part 3, and we are about to venture into the Netherrealm. At the wheel, once again, is Razor, and with me are Shad and Smokeman.
As one of my favorite 90s industrial artists said, that being KMFDM, I wanna go to hell, etc.
You ever notice these faces on the ground?
Yeah.
No,
That's weird, right?
Yeah, I dislike that.
I enjoy that a great deal.
Wait, are they different for each one? Because that kind of looks demonic.
No, I think they're the same.
Is it supposed to be a face looking at upside down? Is there anything else? It definitely looks like an agonized face.
That's like a different looking face. It's like, because like
it looks kind of shokan.
It's got like a bigger mouth at the bottom, and like the eyes are like.
I mean, there's like, some optical illusion-y stuff going on there, but that feels like the proper direction to me.
Yeah.
Like you can see the nostrils of the nose and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a portrait of suffering either way you look at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
we're off to a great start.
It's a little bit cursed. Before I jump in here, I do want to talk about how we spent 20 fucking minutes losing a fight last episode. Because I had said that Sub-Zero used to be my main in these games. And that's who I was playing as I got my ass kicked. So when I say Sub-Zero was my main, I mean 20 years ago. It's been a while and I don't remember shit.
There is... You know what, man? More people suck at games than are actually good at them.
Yeah.
I don't think you have anything to be ashamed at.
Yeah, well, fucking...
I think the game is just fucking jank.
Smokeman over here was comparing me to fucking DSP, alright?
You literally were like, I was blocking that!
No, we saw in the footage that I would have my block up, and then the character would quickly drop it and put it back up. Every time that happened, I was holding down the button and I never let it go. The game was just letting go for me.
Yep. Anything else?
Well,
I believe you, Razor.
I
believe you.
I'm not the only one who doesn't remember how to play. I seem to recall Shad giving me the advice to use a special move as a combo ender, which isn't a thing in this engine.
I swear to God it is.
It is in Armageddon, not in this game.
I mean, you know, those two fucking feel the same, so granted, maybe I am remembering one and not the other.
Look, if you're juggling and you have, like, a pause in your character's animations, you can get a special move off, but...
That's what I'm saying, like, I remember, like, doing juggle combos with, like, Noob's Ninja Stars and
you
shit.
can't, like, cancel a string into a special move. This is the stiffest fighting game that's ever been fucking made.
I still really do feel like you can have just enough time after that pop-up to do a shoulder charge. But let's continue.
Anyway, let's go to hell.
Oh no. We were already there, always.
We've been there the entire time.
So, there's a way that you can actually fuck yourself when you first enter the Netherrealm. That you have to restart the whole fucking Conquest mode.
How's that?
And I think it's like, if you don't talk to anyone, like you don't go beyond this city and you don't like talk to someone or Asha or whatever the fuck, and you go back to Earthrealm to finish some things, and you come back, the gate that lets you outside of this little city here will be closed off, and you'll be stuck here in this area. And that happened to me in the first playthrough of this game.
Well, fortunately... Oh yeah, you're evil, didn't you know that? Didn't you realize all the stealing from people's houses and punching strangers? That time you gave an old man a heart attack as a prank?
Those Shiraru members killed.
Yeah, those 5 murders you've committed?
I am keeping track. I have a notepad document open.
Oh look, the coins tell me which way to go, but then they just stop. So,
tell me to go back into the portal.
Let's actually talk to everybody we can now that we're down here, because Earthrealm people were kind of boring, but now we're in an interesting realm. The backmasking.
All the wonderful backmasking.
I like how that guy looks. He looks cool.
This guy looks pretty cool.
What are you doing down here?
I like how he's just hanging out.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Hands behind his back. What's up, buddy? Oh, he wants to fight. Now, I recall this is the only random fight for coins you can encounter that I never have beaten.
Let's see what the conditions were for this one.
Yeah, we can exit out after he kicks my ass, but we can at least see what makes it so difficult.
He's healing and you bleed to death.
Oh, yeah! Well, yeah, motherfucker. Let's see how we do.
Hell sucks.
Oh yeah, I'm not winning this one.
Look at
it's basically already over.
Go down.
You pretty much have to flawless him.
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, this ain't happening. We will return.
Your bones will live in the Netherrealm.
Your bones will live in the Netherrealm.
I will point out though that I think it's cool that they use the alternate costume because
how polite of him. He bowed.
Yeah. It's funny they use the alternate because that's not what he's wearing here.
No,
but,
not at all.
I always liked that MK1 comic outfit better.
It was so nice that they brought it in.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of his DA primary, anyways.
There are some cool things about it. I like the scarves hanging down.
The scarf is like okay.
I think it's just like this leather breastplate is. It suffers from the same problem that like Dairu's outfits and Jarek and Kai in Armageddon. And
maybe it's too red for me, and I think the gloves are shitty.
Yeah, like
I think that's my main thing is he should not be wearing gloves, and the whole thing's a bit poofy, but otherwise it's a good outfit. I enjoy it.
The Golden Desert music.
That's good music.
Yes.
Actually, when we're talking about sound, I want to take a moment to appreciate all like the ominous droning that's going on here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ominous droning in like classic Mortal Kombat. There's a lot of it in the 3D era. It's good ambience.
Is there someone you'd like me to kill for you? Aren't they already dead down here? Right, already talked to this guy. What's inside this building?
Is this the one? Because I know what you're looking for.
Nope, this is not the one. But you do know what I'm looking for.
You there.
Yep.
I need for you to tell 3 other guards to meet me here for an important gathering. Go now, or face torture.
Alright.
He said that very nonchalantly.
Yeah.
That's just another day in hell.
You're a guard.
Do what I say or I'm gonna torture.
A gathering? I will not.
Oh, now you speak perfect English. Alright.
Yes, it has begun. I will meet with the other guards.
He's been waiting for this.
He's a fan.
Look at this big loop he had to do to get to the door. Hey, what about you, buddy?
They are gathering. I will not delay.
Ooh, who's that guy back there?
There you go. That's the right direction. Took him a minute. And let's see what's in here.
Nope,
money.
Go talk to Shinnok quick.
Well, let's look at this gathering. Let's see what's up.
You have done well. The others have joined me for the gathering. Here
see
is
that.
your reward.
All right.
They're firm but fair in hell.
What are you guys gathering
Is this like
about?
a book club or?
Our time has come.
So, you know how they say you can't take it with you?
Turns out.
Triumph.
That guy had money
Will you
in
join
the
us?
afterlife.
I like how they're all conspiring to do something, but you don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, they'll never tell me what. I will not get to know that. And here is Shinnok. And I want to talk for a moment about how absolutely terrible this rendering of his MK4 outfit is.
It's so bad. Like,
his bare fucking chest.
If you get the camera angle right, you can see hair. Look at that.
Ew.
He's got like curly black hair inside, like the hat is hollow. What the hell?
That's some of that there good Mortal Kombat asset reuse. I wonder whose head that originally was.
Look, there are a lot of like low poly cameos in this mode. Like every single character to date shows up somewhere, and this is the worst one. Like Motaro's face was fucked up, but at least the rest of his body was right.
We talk about his posture because, like, I wouldn't have cared if they'd had him doing the same thing Shang was doing over there. He's just like hunched over in Unga Bunga mode.
Yeah, he looks like he's out of breath. Like he ran here from somewhere and he's catching his breath. He's breathing a little heavy. He's just a little bit forward. Like, this is bad for his back. Right,
it's hard when you're thousands and thousands of years old.
And this is not exactly a grandiose presentation of the king of this realm. All right.
He rules this entire plane of existence, and he's just hanging out next to a house.
The collar that goes around the back of his neck looks fucked. Like,
it's not symmetrical.
That's whack.
Look at this fucking
really
like they've turned his outfit into like it's got an open like leisure suit collar with his bare chest showing off. That's not how that looked in MK4 at all.
This man did not give two fucks when he got out of bed this morning.
Let's ask the Emperor of the Netherrealm how he feels about lumbar support, shall we?
Greetings, mortal. I am Shinnok.
That's a voice.
I was unjustly imprisoned in this realm many ages ago. I seek a lost amulet, my means of escape. The sorcerer Quan Chi sent word that he had left it somewhere in this city.
He just left it sit on the ground?
If you return it to me.
So first of all, that's not supposed to happen for another 30 years.
Why is the amulet just lying around in the Netherrealm and not at the Temple of the Elements?
I love how Quan Chi apparently told him, yeah, I left it somewhere.
Yeah,
it's your problem now.
It's on the floor. You'll find it. Just look around town.
There is a part of me that unabashedly secretly wants all of this to be canon. All this has happened before, and it will all happen again, but better.
I wouldn't mind it if that was if it was canon, but to the MK12 timeline. I'm just supposed to find it on the floor.
Would you like the answer?
Yeah, let's find that thing. Let's go grab it.
Alright. You will find the amulet in A5.
A5. Let's see. A would be west. And 5 would be north.
Listen to that freaking whispering.
Yeah, there was a heavy breathing in my ear kind of sound, like somebody.
Only in the right channel. Oh, there it is on the left. Oh god, the efforts that went into this. Yeah, there it is. That looks legit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's totally the real amulet.
Let's see what it says. Fake Quan Chi's amulet. Well, that is at least true to mythologies.
I have been bamboozled, sir.
How do I know it's a fake if Shinnok can't tell?
He also shouldn't have the fake amulet yet.
No, the whole Quan Chi shouldn't have stolen it from the temple for another like it's only 1960. We've been over this.
I mean, you've got to look at this thing as like whatever that new Onslaught game is trying to pull. Like, it's just a bunch of non-canon. Yeah. It's references. You can't take it seriously.
What are you up to, lady? Okay.
Well, I wonder why you wound up here. She's just up over here huffing a skeleton.
There's no charred flesh to be found on those bones, alright? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, look who this is.
Well,
what are you doing down here, buddy?
The ruler of hell. The king of pain. The master blaster.
Fall off any good mountains lately?
Not a nice place, this Netherrealm. Even someone as nasty as myself will find it a bit unnerving. Name's Jarek. I'm here to prove to the Black Dragon that I'm the toughest bastard in the clan by pulling the teeth out of the jaws of an Oni. What they don't know is that demons lose their teeth all the time. If you find any lying around,
how do you know
bring
that?
them to me and spare me an actual fight with an Oni. I'll pay good coin for 3 of them.
I'm down here to prove how tough I am. Do it for me.
You know what? I am 100% on board with that being Jarek's personality.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. No, that actually that tracks.
I like the voice too.
What are these guys doing?
He was no match for us. Too bad for him. We thought he had coins. We were wrong. He did not.
What do you need with money? What does God need with a starship?
We should leave before the gods find out what we have done.
Well, you know what,
What are they
Razor?
giving a shit?
I think that Jarek wanted how many teeth was it?
Let's find out. Do we? There's a key. That's not teeth, but I might use that for something. He found a dead body. Crypt key.
He found on a dead body. Now, is that the Oni you just punched out, or did that belong to this unfortunate gentleman?
It probably belonged to that guy. Unfortunately, none of these guys lost teeth, so I gotta find more Oni.
That's a shame.
Oh.
Some good dental work gone to waste.
What is that? Just laying on the ground.
Never give it away.
Here you go, buddy.
Don't bother me until you find those teeth.
Oh, I need more than one.
Yes, he said 3.
Right. Well, look who
Hey.
it is.
I know that face. I know that corpse. Looks awful familiar.
It sure does. Can't talk to it. I wonder whose chair this is.
A lot of questions about this room. A lot of questions.
So, for those of us who are familiar with the lore, you will know that Deadly Alliance revealed Shiva was killed by Shao Kahn and Kano in MK3. That's canon, and here she is. And this is the only time you will see her in this game. This is her big Conquest mode cameo.
This was the first time we had seen Shiva since Mortal Kombat 3.
Yep. And, yeah, she has nothing to contribute.
Being dead and all. Even
I get
in
the
hell.
impression that before, let's say, the MKX comic, they were not particularly fond of Shiva. They didn't see much worth in her. I can't say I disagree too much.
I like her. They just needed to find something for her to do.
I like...
But like I've said in the past, it's hard to get a character off the ground when your main arch nemesis and one of your primary motivations for existing can't be put in games because he's a giant horse.
Yeah, that is the problem. Like, I really like the Shiva and Motaro story, but that story clearly ends in 3, and I don't see a purpose for her after that. Because anything you can do with her, you could just do with Goro. What do you want, buddy?
I have held this sword as long as I can bear. It was cursed by a mage to burn my skin. Take it to a sorcerer to cleanse it for me. I will reward you when you return.
I mean, does it do anything else? Can't you just get a different sword?
No, he really wants this one, man.
All right.
Listen to him. This is a desperate dude.
It must be a really nice sword, except for the curse.
It's a good thing it's not burning your skin.
Yeah, right? Right, so, city was founded by sorcerers. This is the city of Nekros on the first plane of the Netherrealm. It was built by the first sorcerers, who were hired by the Elder Gods to make the Nexus. And, all of the infrastructure that's necessary for the champion of the Elder Gods to find and collect the Kamidogus. And then, I don't know why the Elder Gods chose to recruit sorcerers from the Netherrealm to do that for them. Maybe those sorcerers were originally from somewhere else, and then the Elder Gods screwed them and dumped them in the Netherrealm to keep their secrets. Maybe they chose from
to be redeemed.
Yeah, or maybe it was like, well, if we pick from the Netherrealm, then when we send them home, we know they'll be down there and they'll keep our secrets. That's just like racism.
I like how class warfare exists even in hell.
Yeah. I hate the Oni because they don't wear disguises.
What?
Hide your ugly face! This door is locked.
Thought she had a key that could open anything.
Apparently, my lockpicks don't work on Netherrealm locks. It's a completely different culture. Built to different specifications. You wouldn't
Who's
understand.
this dude?
You there. I have lost my wrist blades somewhere in the city. Should you find them, return them to me.
He's a member of the Brotherhood.
This guy really feels like a character design that got like halfway or something.
Yeah. It's almost Smoke. There's Shinnok. Here's your totally real and definitely authentic amulet back.
Excellent. You have found my amulet, though it seems somehow different. Take these coins as your reward. When next we meet, I will no doubt be supreme ruler of all the realms.
Definitely.
I will remember your service to me.
You're welcome. So Shujinko has just willingly
the gift of your existence.
Helped the evil elder god Shinnok get one step closer to conquering the universe. Because he's such a nice guy and such a champion of the elder gods. Why would he not help somebody in need like that, you know?
I mean, yes, you're contributing directly
Paid
to the
in coins
fortunes
again? I was hoping for mortal flesh.
The worst person you possibly could help, but on the other hand, $500.
Yeah.
Our pay is nothing compared to the bribes we get from sorcerers.
There is something not right about you.
I don't let the
About
your
me,
chip,
huh?
boy.
We don't take kindly to strangers around these parts.
I'm sensing a certain degree of prejudice going on in this city.
He can probably sense that I'm still alive. This dude is the same guy, but without hair. Do they?
He's proud of his job.
Because they don't seem to be stopping me from running around it. Doing whatever I please, and taking things off the floor, stealing money from the buildings.
I mean, they might guard their stuff well. That doesn't mean they leave their stuff around particularly intelligently.
So, this architecture... I mean, it's not the same as Mythologies, obviously.
This feels like a very fair balance between what Mythologies gave us and, like, the full-blown, typical, boring fire and stuff.
I'm not, like, down in Scorpion's lair with the typical caves and lava and pillars made of bones. So it's at least something a little bit different.
Yeah, you throw a couple of those Mythologies guards around and I'm happy. Some of them angry-ass dogs.
It would be kind of cool if you saw like the big pyramid structure from mythologies.
Yeah.
Like in the distance.
Or like any of the Prison of Souls.
A Bridge of Immortality.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the message here is just bring the mythology's version of hell back, yes.
Yeah, that's what we want. I really liked the narrative behind all that industrial stuff, being that Shinnok wants Earth so bad he's trying to make hell look more like Earth.
I miss that so much. Look at these guys guarding their citadel very well. You'll never get in.
I'll never get in. They guard it so well.
They're all gonna say the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, well here's somebody I know will say something different.
Oh.
We search for Serena, a member of the Brotherhood of Shadow who has been missing for some time now. We fear she has betrayed us and aids an Earthrealm warrior.
You mean you?
It's a stand-in. It's not really him.
No, it's not.
None of this is happening. This is just fun references.
This is not the first time this game will use Noob Saibot's character model for a generic Brotherhood member who's not Noob. But that's totally fucking Noob. What the hell?
Look, as long as he's not like completely jet black, I'm willing to like.
Yeah.
Okay,
they did use the unfortunate skin with the skin-colored skin.
I still maintain that was probably a planned thing for Smoke.
Oh, I found that guy's wrist blades.
Sweet.
Let's get this chest back here. Alright, what are you guys up to? What?
Oh yeah, this.
I like how they're just shaking their fists at him and scolding him as he twitches limbless on the ground.
I think they're taunting him.
What's up, guys? What are you doing?
I do not know how this zombie managed to get inside the city, but we dealt with it.
This guy's wearing Sub-Zero's cryo armor belt buckle. You see that?
He's been down here a while, probably.
I wonder if we could imagine some lore, like these guys are dead cryomancers or some stupid shit.
Some of them had to wind up down here.
Yeah.
This meat is unfit to eat. I say we throw it over the wall.
Oh, this other guy has a cool mask.
Yeah, that's a neat helmet.
Zombies are beings who were punished to roam the wastes as animated dead.
Very helpful, thank you.
Can I,
I'd never do that.
Oh! Oh, these guys are actually good guards.
Talk shit, get hit. Fuck around, find out. I think that actually happens with like 90%, like 95% of the people down here.
Yeah, I would imagine that if you want the Netherrealm to feel dangerous, you'd have more guys who can block Shujinko.
Yeah.
I will say, it looks like these walls have elevators. That kind of feels mythologies-ish.
It does.
Yeah. I was always bothered that you couldn't use them.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It feels like something was planned and, like usual, didn't go anywhere. All the chairs just sitting around in hell.
Yeah, yeah. No other furniture, no tables or beds, but everybody's got to sit.
It's
not much to do around here. Just sit there.
Yeah.
It's considerate.
Just come in and take a load.
Strangely.
Who the fuck are you? Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out.
I like how even in hell there's gossip.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what else do the sorcerers have to do all day? I mean, I can't imagine what they actually use all this money for, so why would you need... Like, you know what? It's hell, though. Like, forcing people to have jobs does sound like torture.
Yeah.
All the wages are low.
It's like an old mining town where you're in debt to the company perpetually. You get paid in, like, they say your debt has been lessened, but it hasn't.
Like, you get paid, but the tax man comes around once a week, and you always have to pay more than you've actually earned.
Yeah.
And then they torture you.
You have a what? A cursed sword? Yes, I can cleanse it.
Why would a Netherrealmer know how to purify things?
Why would he do it for you is the question.
Yeah, I didn't even have to pay him or do an errand for him. He's just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do that for free.
What a nice young man.
What a generous person who belongs in the Netherrealm.
Maybe he wants to collect the evil.
You know what? Maybe he's also a serial killer. We don't know.
There you go.
We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Let's assume everyone down here deserves to be here for one reason.
They've all done something.
And everyone's got ulterior motives.
I'm down here, and I killed 5 guys.
I see no problem.
Where's Hair Guy? I've got bladed gauntlets for him.
Let's see. He's in C7.
Oh, there's a chest.
A gold one. Woo.
Horrifying.
Another homunculus.
Yes. A disgusting gremlin in the shape of an MK character. Are you the guy who gave me the curse? No. No, he was dressed in
turn
the
around.
robes.
I think I saw him. Turn around.
Is that Hair Guy?
I think he was behind him.
This is Bald Guy. He keeps walking back and forth
fuck.
here.
What did Bald Guy do?
Okay. I can hit this one.
Low-ranking son of a bitch.
Stay down.
Razor, he's dead. He's not gonna stay down.
He might. It usually takes 3 punches. And then he stopped. There you go.
There you go.
It'd be pretty cool if he just popped right back in front of you.
Oh, there she is.
Hey.
Hello.
Could have worked a little harder to make that white streak stand out, but
I mean, she looks all right.
Yeah, this is fine for this many polygons.
They put more of an effort into her than they did into Shinnok. That's clear.
Also doesn't have her shoulder tattoos, but at least the face is right. Fucking MKX didn't even get the face right.
She looks strangely traumatized.
The Brotherhood of Shadow are searching for me? This is not good. I must leave this place now. Shujinko, please do not report back to them. I realize this puts your life in peril. Take these coins as compensation.
He knows who you are.
Now
I love her fucking exaggerated animation when you first talk to her.
She looks like she's on her 16th cup of coffee. She is wired.
Those are the biggest eyes I've seen on one of these character models yet.
So can you actually report back to Noob?
Yeah, should I? Let's
see.
Find out what happens if I try to turn her in. It was yeah, there we go. Let's see what not Noob has to say.
There have been reports of you talking with Serena and Sub-Zero. If this is true, we will flay your soul.
But we have no concrete evidence yet. You are innocent until proven guilty.
Alright. Okay, so don't torture me for information. That's cool. I appreciate that. Also, how would you know I've been...
Nice guys, these Brotherhood.
The only Sub-Zero I've been talking to is in a completely different realm. Oh, look at this lady. Quan Chi helped to create this city. So he is one of the first sorcerers.
He's been around.
So the Elder Gods totally were like paying him for his services. Willing to work with You know, if they're the first sorcerers, who taught them magic? Do you think the Elder Gods taught Quan Chi how to do spells and are therefore responsible for him?
I don't think he's quite that well connected. I'm gonna imagine that the first sorcerers probably developed magic. I don't see the Elder Gods actually going out of their way to give children the keys to the car.
That does paint them in a better light, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard. Where the fuck is the guy who gave me the sword?
We were talking about this earlier. Do you think it makes sense that that Quan Chi is one of the first
The curse has
sorcerers?
been removed from my sword. I can carry it to battle once more. Take this as payment.
Okay. I feel like...
I don't think it's out of the question.
So they've always said Quan Chi is one of the oldest living beings in the realms. Like, he's much older and more powerful at its sorcery than Shang Tsung is.
There we go.
And he's like, he's so old that he remembers the Dragon King and shit.
My wrist blades. You found them. I can slay demons once again. Here is your reward.
You know what? I don't think it becomes nighttime down here.
No, it does not. Ever. It just stays this way. That's all there is to it.
Nice.
And I really enjoy that.
There, like, is a sun? I mean, that's... I would imagine being in the first plane that there is actually, like, a layers sense to it. Like, if you're down in the 5th plane, which is Scorpion's lair, it's all underground, so...
Like,
maybe...
it does get darker and shadier.
Yeah.
And that does denote nighttime down here. But generally speaking, the whole place never stops feeling the same. Like, right now, it's high noon. And
yeah,
it's almost 1. This is the lightest it ever gets.
Like, we've been running around long enough. Like, I'm wondering if the reason I couldn't find Hair Guy earlier is because he went into his house at night, and I didn't notice it was night, you know?
Gotta catch some C's in hell.
But yeah, like, even at night, it wasn't that dark. Cause these sulfur clouds in the sky, didn't I knock you the fuck out? What did I say? How many times? But yeah, that's sky never gets all that dark. Are there any...
You still need to find a couple teeth.
Yeah, maybe... Are they all in the city, or are some of them, like, out in the wasteland?
Guards about the gathering.
There's that hissing.
There's one in D5, and there's one in A4.
Okay. D5. So D is east, and 5 is north.
I do have to say, in regards to the Netherrealm, it's one of the realms that annoyed me the first time I played this, because there is just so much that you can see once you get out of town.
You know what?
But you can't access.
D5 is outside of town. What was the other one?
D5, and the other one is A4.
A4 is... pretty sure that's also outside town. But, let's check just to be sure. So, west. But yeah, there is a big section of this map that's closed off because we come back to the Netherrealm a second time in the story.
It was frustrating the first time. I just wanted to get everywhere and see everything. Yeah. A5. I guess it is outside of town.
Yeah, it must be on the other side of the wall.
Alright.
Okay, if there's any more...
There is a dude outside of the gate we'll want to talk to in a little while.
Right.
But it might be time to talk to Ashra for now.
Alright, let's advance the plot.
Is there anything else?
I am Shujinko. Pardon my intrusion, but you do not look like a demon of the Netherrealm.
I am Ashra. I was once like the others, before I found the means to purge myself of the evil taint that permeates all who reside here. By slaying demons with an enchanted sword, I will gradually transform into a being whom this realm cannot contain. Eventually, I will be free. And how is it you exist in this place? You do not seem to belong here yourself.
I am from Earthrealm.
I see. Be warned, Shujinko. The Netherrealm is quite hostile to outsiders. If you are to survive against its denizens, you will need special skills.
So far, I've been more hostile to them than they have been to me.
Everyone here has been downright pleasant.
Yeah, there was that guy who purified a sword for free. I knocked a guy out, he didn't do anything about it. The only people who've attacked me, I swung at them first.
Tasks done.
Yeah, everybody's paying me for stuff.
Ashra.
Okay. So,
there is...
Go ahead.
There is another side quest we can do before we leave town, but we can still do it afterwards.
Okay.
So.
So what I was about to say is, I think this story, the writing would have been more interesting if, when you met Ashra, she was still working for Quan Chi, like she was still one of the miserable sluts, and you had to help her escape from her sisters and find the Chris, like if you were part of her origin story happening in real time.
For anyone who's wondering why Razor is referring to them as miserable sluts, watch the MK Konquest show. That's a reference.
That's the technical term for their role in Quan Chi's hierarchy.
It is.
That's their job description. They are the miserable sluts.
Plop goes the belt.
We'll get to learn a little bit more about the miserable sluts. If you've never played Mythologies or read Ashra's bio, you'll get to see them in MK Legends Cage Match.
Indeed.
Coming out later this year, I believe.
I like this stage. You know,
yeah, it's kind of nice.
A lot of the stages you only ever see here in Konquest.
Yeah.
Maybe not like, you know, up to the gameplay standard of stuff like the typical stages that you have obstacles you can throw people into or knock them into another level, but everything here is really nice looking.
In Armageddon Conquest, all of the Conquest exclusive stages could be unlocked for regular play, but not in this game. But yeah, it is kind of plain. Oh. Come on. There we go.
Just getting it in there.
Yep, yep. There it is. Yeah, I can sort of understand why they didn't bother to make these stages playable, because they are kind of repetitive. Like, it's just a couple of column assets repeated, right? So.
Still, the decor is nice.
Yeah, it's definitely thematic to the Netherrealm. I wonder what this, like, weird Chinese snake pattern on those columns back there are supposed to be. Like, They could have used the actual Brotherhood logo that, like, Reiko wears and shit like that, you know?
Fine job.
Look at all those words.
Yeah.
Everyone is so happy when you do it well.
You know, I don't know who does the, all of the grunts and the, you know, the hurt sounds for various characters in this game. But, whoever's doing Ashra's screams of pain here sounds like the same voice actress who did, "Oh, it hurts!" in MK4, you know?
Yeah, that's possible.
Oh, my leg!
Yes, that's right.
There we go. Apparently if I do too many hits, it's the wrong combo.
Just do it 3 times, but add 1 more punch every time.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that falling on the head animation.
Oh, Jesus. Look at that, I pulled it off.
Yeah, look at you go! First try.
Right in the mouth. Damn it.
Nope.
There it is.
Very good.
Yes, that's right.
Very pleased. This pattern on her, the ass of her, like the flap hanging down, Kitana wears that in MK9, and they did not care that they had already used it for a different character.
Of course not. Why would they? Man, her specials.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that she uses light, there's not a lot of personality to the way she uses it. Like, look at this Dan Hibiki fireball here.
The other one belongs to Prime.
And they called it a lightning blast? And then they were surprised when people thought that she was just female Raiden.
Or Kung Lao.
Yeah, she has Kung Lao's spin.
The hat is not helping.
I mean, that is the... Like, she wears white, she has that hat, that's the main reason, but...
I mean, I'm just surprised Raiden doesn't have one of those.
And then there's this!
What do you do when you have a hat?
She has the torpedo. I mean, she does it like a Psycho Crusher, but still. Nature's torpedo.
Washing machine.
Do the characters name their own special moves? How does a Netherrealmer know what a spin cycle is? I guess, is that Earthrealm technology that Shinnok introduced? The washer and dryer?
You know and I know that, like, he has a whole basement level full of, like, laundry machines.
Yeah, how else does she keep her whites so white?
There's an arcade down there. He loves that shit. There's even a Denny's down there.
Right.
Strategy of just straight up kicking you in the tits works wonders.
You'd be surprised how many problems that solves.
I have now shown you the techniques for fighting the demons of this place, Shujinko. May this knowledge serve you well.
Those special demon fighting techniques seemed an awful lot like regular-ass martial arts to me.
Perhaps a test is in order. Meet me at the temple outside of town. I will find you a suitable opponent. We will see if you have indeed learned
Maybe she means the shooting them with light.
I look forward to this chance to test myself.
Off we go.
So I like how she ran straight through the gates polygons, just clipped right through that shit.
No fucks given.
The glitch.
Wait, hang on a second. Before.
Yeah.
No. Smokeman, you go first.
The glitch that I mentioned earlier doesn't happen here. It happens when you meet Scorpion.
Ah.
So
you want to
like,
go A7.
Go ahead.
You want to go to A7. Back in town.
A7.
Should be one of these here houses. It says... Dude without a hood.
Dude without a hood inside one of the houses?
No, to your left. To your left.
This guy.
Blast! An Oni has stolen my book of spells. I believe he is still within the walls of the city. If someone were to retrieve the book for me, I would bestow riches upon him beyond compare.
Riches beyond compare, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because so far people have given me, like, 500-600 gold, 500-600 platinum. You gonna give me 750? What's,
C6 is the Oni.
C6.
Also, I like how he very, very, politely said blast and not anything more foul.
Yeah, no, the games have been M-rated since the beginning, but they refuse to include swearing until MKX and 11.
Well, and Shaolin monks for Scorpion.
Yeah, but it's so rare to trigger that line.
Other popular terms heard in the Netherrealm? Heck, and gosh darn it.
Yeah, yeah. Dab nagget. What, C7? Is he outdoors or indoors? C6?
C6.
C6.
He's between 2 coins. Or was, unless you took them.
I've probably collected all the coins. Maybe he's back here behind the building. Or... Yep, there we go.
The book is mine!
Oh, really?
Eats don't fail me now! Oh, they failed me now.
Bitch ass tried to run. He couldn't escape the dental plan!
Dress back in that chair. We're not done.
No. There he is.
Yes, my book of spells.
Those are some shoulder pads you got going on, buddy.
Item as payment for its return.
500
riches
beyond compare.
Begone! You have outlived your usefulness.
So have you.
And they didn't even do nothing.
Oh, the woman took 1 punch and stayed down. You know what? They're friends with this jerk. That's what they did wrong.
Razor, you're right at home.
This is where I belong.
It really is. Alright, get the fuck out of town.
Yep.
Let's go around the corner, see if we can find that tooth.
Hang on, look at this guy.
Ah, yes. Someone else is here. This is the dude I wanted to mention from before. He's got some stuff for you to do. Wonder why he's here.
What's up, buddy?
I am Nightwolf. A powerful talisman, the Bear Totem, has been stolen from my people. A demon brought it to this accursed realm. Help me find it, and I will reward your efforts. I last saw the demon in the wastelands to the east.
You know, if we waited until the end of the game to come down here, Nightwolf's presence would actually fit canon. What's your deal, sir? There we go.
It is true. Our greatest warrior was defeated in battle many ages ago. It is said that he carried a bone shield into combat when he was slain in the southern wastelands. If you find it for me, stranger, I will give you a reward.
You started that story like I had heard it before. Like, it is true. What's true? I didn't ask. Alright. I think we need to, go around the city. Yeah, I have to cross this bridge. What about you?
Keep away, mortal. I know you are after my totem. It is mine.
Handle plan.
Is that a bear?
Yeah, it's a. He said the bear totem.
Okay.
So it's a stick with a bear logo on it. Why would it be anything else?
2 minutes away.
Talisman, you have recovered it. I give you these coins as a show of thanks.
I appreciate that they took the time to voice him with like that calm and measured tone you'd expect from a wise individual.
They've only got
him.
like 4 VAs to work with, so this is the best they could do is just sort of change the
My time here in the Netherrealm
attitude
is not yet finished.
So, come here often? Apparently.
Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just walking around.
Ear sticking through and one arm missing. Oh! Can't talk to them, they punch you.
You can't. Most of the ones out there will do that to you.
But if I punch them, fucking money comes out.
Is it really hell? Is it?
He hit me with his shoulder?
Looks like you've been stumped.
Fuck you, Resident Evil. These goddamn zombies.
Oh, we have done it. We have found Shujinko's personal hell. Sweet, sweet comeuppance. Oh, that was a nice little scream in the background, distant.
Atmospheric.
It's beautiful, truly.
Look, I've got to be sure that they don't have anything to say.
As I recall, once you get out of town, it's the very, very rare individual who has anything to talk to you about.
Yeah,
if they're full of gore like that, if they're missing limbs, if they're cut in half partway,
yeah, I've gathered
they're just gonna whack you.
The zombies have nothing to offer, but there are Oni, and the Oni will say stuff. See if we can't find ourselves a fucking tooth. $240 coins, that's not a bad haul.
And you're doing better down here than you ever did in Earth. I think I just saw it over there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around.
That looks like it'll be important later.
Yeah, that's interesting architecture. There we go. Let's see what's way back here. What's a sharp, pointy rocks? And a treasure
There
chest.
we are. Your jog has been well rewarded.
Yeah.
With the good shit.
Ermac
the
with
good
hair. I love how the concept art for Ermac's alternate costume reveals that if his mask were off, he has the dumb soul patch from Defenders of the Realm. That's canonically what he looks like.
Oh, beautiful. Who says none of that stuff matters?
Well, we could further the plot, but there's got to be some side quests we could do while we're roaming the
training with Ashra. Scrolling down. Jarek's Oni teeth, the bear totem we just did, the Oni shield. There's a noob Cybot fighting challenge around the area. Havoc's also hanging around here at some point. Oh! I think you want to go to F3.
Ooh, this guy is, looking shifty. Is a fragile one. Really? That's it? Don't you threaten me.
Nice of him to warn you. F3, sir. F3.
F3. So...
East. Smokeman, this will make you very happy indeed.
Man.
Here's some shifty fucking Oni. I wanna talk to these guys, because these guys are the guys you learn the real lore from. Kochow. So let's talk about Kochow. So, Kochow, look at all the... There's so many of them.
Dun, 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 dun.
They were once demons themselves. So the first sorcerers were demons. That's... Okay, I've talked to that guy. So one of these guys, roaming throughout the Netherrealm, will tell you that Quan Chi used to be an Oni before he became a sorcerer. And that learning sorcery basically gave him the power to evolve and look like a chalky human. So... Kochow.
Kochow.
People think Kochow is a real god. They have thought so for the past 19 years ago this game came out.
I mean, maybe it was me, but I thought that everyone knew by now.
Look, you see, you can kinda see it from here, this bridge area. Yeah, see, that's
three-headed snake god.
It's in one of the loading screens.
These skull statues are Kochow. This is it. There's no god. It's a false idol. The Oni think it's a god because it'll fucking, if you sacrifice people, if you beat up, it'll be Cobra Kira and Cabal when we do it. If you beat the three of them up, it opens a portal that'll take you back to the main city. But yeah, those are fucking magic statues. That's not a person. There's no god to worship here. Kochow isn't a real dude.
Kochow stands for coin challenge.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I don't know how this rumor got started, but there are people who think Kochow is the god of chaos that's mentioned in Chaos Realm. There is no line of dialogue anywhere in the game that says that. Somebody on the internet made that up and put it on the MK Wiki, and that's why everyone thinks it. But nowhere in this game do they connect the god of chaos to the name Kochow. Those are two different things. And look, I've confirmed this. I've seen the code for all the subtitles, every line of dialogue you can find in Konquest mode, and all of the backwards text translated forwards again. None of them say that Kochow is the god of chaos. That's just not real. So, stop spreading that rumor, you guys. It's fucking false.
Or dental plan.
I bet that guy would have punched me with thin air where his fucking half of his torso doesn't exist anymore.
You know it, baby.
Look who we've got.
There he is.
There's a couple things going on here. Let's look at those two.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now,
those two look mighty suspicious.
Now, Natara and Cyrax hanging out did happen in Deadly Alliance in an area with lava, and I guess this is the best they could do. Because it happened in Outworld, not the Netherrealm.
Many, many years from now.
But I don't think this is the only place you can run into Natara, but it might be the only place you see Cyrax.
Yeah, I don't think he actually shows up anywhere else apart from here. I don't remember him doing so.
Yeah. Okay, what's up, buddy?
This handsome
You
fella.
there! I am Moloch, the Destroyer. I have trapped many victims in a cave near here. Find Draman and tell him he must bring me that which we need, so that we may feast. He will know what you speak of. Go now, or we will consume you as well.
Surprisingly vocal for a giant gorilla.
I don't like that.
I don't feel like Moloch should be able to talk.
I feel like
he has nice upright posture too.
Well,
I feel like he might be capable of like basic sentence fragments.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of Hulk speak, but for the most part, I feel like he should be a big gorilla. I like how they're looking around to make sure they're not being spied on, and I'm standing right here.
They might just be discussing the scenery, or you know what? Maybe they're lost. Look at them. They have no idea where they are.
Yeah, how the hell did we get down here? Oh, and then they disappear when I open the chest. What's up with these heads on these pikes?
He's dead, dudes.
Yep, classy. So yeah, this is what nighttime looks like. The sky is just sort of reddish instead of orange, and there's a moon instead of a sun, but it's not dark at all.
You'll find Moloch in D6.
You mean Draman? Moloch was the one I was talking about.
Sorry, Draman. Sorry. You will find Draman in D6. And surely he will have that which you need.
That which we need.
In order to feast.
What could that mean? Oh, there's an Oni too.
Whoop!
I believe we have all three. Yeah. Oh, we're in C now. I need to be on that side of the bridge. D6. Drummond's gotta be around here somewhere.
He's pacing back and forth, apparently. Just wandering around.
As one does. You know, like all the other...
Wait, turn back.
Nope, he's not one of these guys. We're in E6 now.
Maybe he's asleep. It is almost daytime.
Yeah. Look at this poor bastard.
He got it bad.
About to get it worse. Look, we can watch the moon set. Or fade into the clouds as it may be.
I mean, for all we know, maybe that was the sun, and that's the moon. It's all topsy-turvy down here. Shit makes no sense, and that's why I like it.
Maybe that's how Chaos Realm works, too. I don't know.
I'd like it to be.
Let's give it a couple hours, see if Drummond shows up.
You're in D5.
Look at these two people overlapping with each other. There, I've separated you. You're welcome.
All these good deeds are doing.
Yeah. Can't just stand around and do nothing while people are phasing into each other and breaking reality.
I mean, this is hell, not Star Trek.
Where are the... The whole area's open air. How can I not be finding him?
It just says D6. Well, that ain't him. That ain't him.
There's so many
What the
gory
fuck is
dead
this guy?
people. It's difficult.
It's hard to find your single gory dead person in
Yeah.
a mountain of gory dead people.
I don't remember him being this hard to find before.
I feel like I remember him wandering around, like, near some rocks. Maybe D6 is not quite right.
Well, there's
Yeah.
there's so many goddamn rocks.
Maybe he doesn't show up yet.
I hear some music.
Ah!
How odd. I feel a strange sensation the closer I get to this structure.
What could it mean? Perhaps it's plot relevant and I'm not there yet. And then there's this asshole. At this time, huh? And then he hits me, because of course he does.
Bitch, you didn't have no ham. Bridge guards love ham.
Oh, I can't even punch it back, because if I get too close, it happens again. It's fucking distance sensitive. Fine, that's fine. You'll rue the day you punched Shujinko in the face. What is
was he? It was the
Oh, that's that
I think it's
shield
your
that guy
bone
wanted.
shield.
Yeah. Not Draman. There's Noob Saibot.
It's chillin'.
Will force you to kneel before him. What if I just left?
Kneel before me! No.
Now what is this? Ah, Carlos
some of that-
pretending to know every style.
Some of that good Earthrealm technology that Shinnok enjoys so much.
Doing that Batman shit. Here's a video of me doing 124 martial arts for you to study from.
A master is always faster.
Dropping you son of a bitch.
Man, when you really want to find that which you need,
Yeah,
you can never find that which you need.
You know what? Moloch's just gonna have to starve for now. What's next on the docket?
Do you want to go give that guy his shield back?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, he's back in D6.
Yeah, he's right over here.
You have found it. The bone shield.
I want to point out all these Oni. That's the mouth they put on Motaro's model.
This shield is heavy.
Can it
That's so
block
wholesome.
this? Can it block this? I guess you weren't ready.
He was having such a good day, and you ruined it.
Well, if he had used the shield, he'd be fine. I've taught him a valuable lesson about the purpose of a shield. Alright, where to now?
That might be all the side quests that we have at the moment.
Alright.
Yep, it's time to train with the next person.
Alright.
It's quite possible that that Draman doesn't spawn until after we've done this.
That's what I suspected.
Yeah.
So this is the demon known as Ashra. Your notoriety extends as far as Outworld. Many of Shao Kahn's Netherrealm allies have fallen to your blade. Thus he has sent an assassin to deal with you.
Yes, I am aware of the demon known as Ermac. I welcome his arrival.
Why is this
Until
Tarkatan
then, you will serve as combat practice.
warning her?
I was about to ask. That's some poor assassination. Hey, it's Coach Al.
Yeah, look at Coach Hal right there. The definitely exists god who is totally real.
Round one. Fight!
Does it say something about the intelligence of Mortal Kombat fans that the story creates a false idol and they think it's a real god? Because I feel like that's irony.
I feel like that's just humanity. Like, you're actually playing as Ashura right now. You
yes, I'm not Shujinko in this scene.
I like her throw animation.
The fact that it ends in a pop-up is very useful.
That shit netted you that match.
Why did I turn back into Shujinko? I'm not Shujinko right now. Ashura killed that Turkotan.
That Turkotan was not a pure demon, but a mutated hybrid of demon and mortal races. There was not much to gain from
Remember
his
when
death.
that was the lore?
Were I to defeat the powerful
Yes.
demon Ermac, however, I would surely ascend from this place much sooner. If while on your quest you should encounter him, lead him to me. It is here that I am most powerful.
If I see him, I will do as you ask.
It is here that I am most... What about this place makes you stronger? Is it the torches with the blue fire in them? Is this your fucking house? What's in here? Let's find out. Let's steal from Ashura. 300 platinum, huh?
You must have been pretty okay.
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze at.
You know, I should put all my cash in a chest.
Yeah, and have that chest be the only thing in your entire house. No furniture, just a chest full of money so that people know exactly what to steal when they break in.
I wish life was like a JRPG. You get paid so easily.
What manner of beast are you?
Ah,
I am
yes.
no beast. I am
The
Shujinko
good
from
voice.
Earthrealm, and
Yeah,
I am in search
I
of a
miss this
powerful
voice.
demon. I have an acquaintance who wants to deal with him.
As commanded by the Emperor Shao Kahn, we search for a powerful demon as well. But we are bound together by sorcery, and the lower planes of this realm drain magical power. Our bond, our strength, is fading. We fear that we will not have the strength to destroy our enemy. We will explain later.
That line was
There's
missing
not
there,
much
yeah.
time.
I will most certainly help you. What must
That's
I do?
not emulator jank, too.
I actually think that time was emulator jank. I feel like I've watched. I feel like that line does have voicing. If I were
I
playing
feel
it
like I
on
remember hearing it.
proper
Our
PlayStation.
knowledge of combat as payment.
I will search for the Soul Stone.
How does Ermac know that the thing we? Oh right, psychic.
First off, I want to point out how awesome it is. Because, you know, we give the game a lot of shit for having shitty voice acting, but that thing set a standard, what
Yeah.
they just did with him and his voice, and it's
Ermac's
so good.
voice is really
it's
good.
Great. And did you notice how they capitalized every time he referred to himself, themself?
Yeah.
That was really neat. That's a nice, subtle fucking touch.
Yeah. Of all the, Ermac is one of the characters in this mode who gets the most, characterization. Because we're going to run into all these new characters like Darius and Dairu and Kira and Cobra, who desperately need to be introduced and have a personality established for them. And it's not like you can say, well, the game didn't have, cutscenes, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm talking to them and they have voices and...
Before you touch that pillar of light,
yeah.
Why are Ermac's logos on this shrine?
Well, presumably Ermac's logo is the logo of, Soul Magic or something?
Do we know for a fact that this is not an actual symbol?
So, I've done some research. I've tried to look it up, because the funny thing is, this symbol appears in one of the Command and Conquer games. as the flag of George Takei's Japanese faction. But when I search for, like, you know how every Japanese family from the feudal era had their own, like, logo, their own, like, family crest? I can't find this symbol anywhere except Command and Conquer and Ermac. So I have no idea if it's a real thing or not. I'm just going to assume that the reason they gave it to Ermac is because it looks kind of like the letter E, but there's two of them and they're sideways.
Sometimes it looks cool is a valid response.
Yeah. And, like, obviously, starting from MKX on, they started, they slightly changed the shape so it looks more like a rib cage and he wears it on his chest and stuff. But, here we go.
This appears to be the soul stone that warrior mentioned. I must inform him of its location.
It's almost like I already knew about that thing because I ran into it before and I was like, something about this pillar is funny.
Greetings. I have found the soul stone. It is to the east, not far from here.
It's 10 paces that way. You could see it if it wasn't so foggy.
Yes, this is it. A soul stone. We can feel our strength returning.
What exactly is a soul stone?
Many ages ago, the first sorcerers toiled for the Elder Gods, linking the realms with portals. The lower planes of the Netherrealm are quite hazardous to beings of magic. Beneath inhospitable places, they erected soul stones, which restored their energies as they worked.
Why did the sorcerers build the portals for the Elder Gods?
They were built as a defense from some unforeseen cataclysm. We do not concern ourselves with such myths, however. Now we will honor our promise and
as a defense from?
Prepare yourself.
Because it seems like gathering the Kamidogus and bringing them to the Nexus causes the cataclysm.
Indeed.
I feel like they might have been doing it wrong.
This music is so groovy.
I like that throw. I just wanted to do that throw.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
I kicked him in the nuts so hard he did a flip.
That fucking kick.
Bill Bestermack all these years later.
This costume is so fucking good, and
this costume, this voice,
so depressing. Like, I don't even like the 9 version is this, but more detail. But in the chest area, I feel like it's way too much detail.
That's the combo I love using all the time with him. Oh, you could have juggled it.
Yeah, I tried, but I dropped it. How am I, there we go.
Yeah, there's some where the collision is so fucked, you either have to, like, sidestep.
I've got to be, like, in him to hit that one. We must become one so I can punch you properly.
We are many, and now we are inside you.
It's not a bad pop-up. I also want to point out that on the MK9 version of this outfit, the logo on the back has been changed to, like... From a distance, all you can see is a plain gold circle. If you get really up close, you can see that it has, like, a like a flaming Oni face, like a real elaborate Yakuza tattoo kind of design engraved in it, but you can't see it unless you're like really up on it because it's gold on gold. And that just seems like a poor idea. Like if it was black on gold, you'd be able to see it, or gold on black, you know?
Also obligatory.
The axe.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
The only miss here is like, it just doesn't suit him.
So this big dumb battle axe is the first example I always use when I'm explaining to people why I don't like every character on a roster obligatorily having a weapon.
But like, it has his little gem on it.
Yeah, it's got his logo. It totally fits him. Like, Ermac's not like a heavy. He's not like a big brawler guy who would have like all of these like stiff chopping moves. Like, he's supposed to be like a mystical guy who floats around and uses his energy. Like, if he fought more like Dr. Fate in Injustice 2, where he barely ever throws a punch and everything is telekinesis, it would make even more sense. But like this axe and the way he holds it and the way he swings it is so in the exact opposite direction of that.
You know what I've always figured? I feel like this, in addition to the spearhead that Scorpion has in his UMK3 alt in this game, or am I thinking of Armageddon? You know,
it's in both of them.
I feel like they're okay. Fine.
Yeah, it's when you use his alt costume.
I've always felt like they were trying to legitimize those axes in his auto combos in UMK3. Like they wanted someone to be running around with an axe.
So before I finish this move, I want to point out that I can't move forward or backward, and these attacks are the only thing I can do in this stance. And that is the perfect example of what I fucking hate about flying characters in Mortal Kombat games.
And it started with Sindel in 3.
Like, I really hope, because 12 is bringing air combos back, that when you're Sindel and you're up there in the sky, you can just free flow into strings and, you know, fight like a proper character who just happens to be in the air.
It wasn't very good in fucking X either.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, like, whenever I say this stuff, people go, what are you talking about? Ermac in X was great. His flying variation was the best one. And
there was like a patch that let him fucking do strings, and you could maybe do
like a couple of strings. He didn't have anywhere near the mobility and free flowingness that he has when his feet are on the ground. I want it to be parody, like not the word parody with a D, but
parity with a
P A R I T Y. Yeah, I want you to have as much mobility and freedom of moveset when you're on the ground as you do when you're in the air.
And so that I appreciate that they tried to keep his command for the teleslam consistent with UMK3.
Yeah.
It's still back down, back and kick.
You know, I really like, because this is the first time since UMK3 that Ermac's been in a game. I really like how they, did things like animated his fireball to be all wiggly and, behave differently from other projectiles. I think that added a lot of, character to his superpowers.
Oh, they gave him a ton of personality in this game, so much.
I feel like they tried harder with Ermac than they did any other character in the entire game.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. It's gonna be that way.
My god, he used to during a match.
This is the move.
Yeah, just spam it, yeah.
That's the one.
Now you are, by all rights, a god.
Until I learn the next character.
The demon you seek, does it have a name?
Her name is Ashra. She has slain many of Shao Kahn's Netherrealm allies. For this, he has commanded us to destroy her.
Interesting. She is looking for you as well.
I also want to point out something while we're down here. That Deception is the first game in the series to spell Netherrealm with 2 R's.
She is near a temple to the northwest.
It used to be a portmanteau where the R at the end of Nether and the R at the beginning of Realm were the same letter. And I kind of like the portmanteau better.
Yeah.
Same. I've gotten used to both.
Yeah, like I've gotten so used to typing it with 2 R's now, but I don't know. I preferred it the original way. It was different
once, yes. Can I also say before you talk Netsule?
Oh.
At last, I will defeat the demon Ermac. Your death will bring me closer to purification and ultimately my release from this realm.
No, it won't.
We are no demon. Surely you can sense that we are not of your kind.
Nonetheless, there must be some evil residing within you, or you could not have entered the Netherrealm.
Enough. You have killed many of Shao Kahn's allies in your quest to purify your soul. You will pay for your insolence.
So this fight happens. That was a weird image. And, And once again, Shujinko is not involved, and yet here I am playing it.
Indeed.
Round 1.
But canonically, neither character is allowed to kill the other because they're both part of the main story.
Oh yeah, this totally ends in a stalemate. Someone runs the fuck away.
Probably Ashra.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
Especially considering he's the one you play as.
I like how her block breaks for no reason when I do the move.
Bitch, look what she just did to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Can't combo shit off a pop-up my ass.
No, off a pop-up, yes, but if you're still stuck in the animation of your string, you can't do a special move, because special moves and strings refuse to cooperate.
Anyway, no, sorry, go on.
You were gonna say something before this started,
Yeah.
Chad?
Yes, I was. But you know what? I'll let the fight go on first, because the outcome will illustrate the point of this fight.
Holy fuck, do a telekinesis move, something.
She's wise to your shit.
I don't have to change a thing. Maybe I do.
That's true.
Maybe you do.
I got cocky.
We are many, you're on your ass.
Hit me up here, bitch.
That dive kick is shitty.
What the fuck?
Bam, bam, bam.
It's actually doing pretty good for me.
What is this fuckery?
Oh, I don't get my breakers back each round. I just have 3 for the whole fight. I forgot that.
Wins.
That actually
spinning axe style.
Do that animation.
Here we go.
Yeah. She gets knocked into that pillar.
Is this the sum of your might, Ashra? It will take much more to defeat us.
And more you shall receive!
Xena noises.
And they just run off screen and they're gone.
So before you grab that, I just want to point out, with the utter decorum that Shujinko has just used, to pit 2 people against each other and still manage to learn from both of them before he just lets them fuck off and do whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
He just used 2 people.
I don't think he did any of that on purpose at all. I don't think he's anywhere near smart enough to realize that that's what happened. That was dumb fucking luck, I promise you.
Because I feel like you belong in hell for a reason.
Well,
I feel like this was very intentional.
No, I did murder 5 guys.
And, I mean, to be fair to Shujinko, he's like, oh yeah, this bitch wants to kill your ass. She's up in the northwest, follow me.
You know
like,
what
he didn't lie to either of them.
No, I think that's the thing about Shujinko, is that's not a single thing he said was, like, there were no ulterior motives at any point. He was just going with the flow, and it happened to work out so that, the 2 of them fucked off and nothing bad happened to him, and he got exactly what he needed by complete fucking accident. Like, who could have known that the Kami Dogu was that gem in this giant arrowhead?
I mean, that's the 2nd accident in a row. But I'm just commenting on the fact that he just, manipulated both of them into giving him what he wanted, which is more power.
Yeah, but completely by fucking accident, because he's not a smart man.
I think he's a little bit wily. I do. Anyway.
Well, all he had to do, like, from the moment that it's like, Ashra's like, I'm looking for Ermac to fight him, and Ermac's like, I'm looking for Ashra to fight her. All he had to do was lead them to each other and then let them fight. And that's what happened. He has no skin in that game. He barely knows those 2.
No, but he still got what he wanted out of both of them on the way. Now let's grab this glowing red thing that was stuck inside that glowing blue thing.
Yeah, so how did it get here, and how did nobody know it was here? Because, once again, these are the most powerful artifacts in the entire universe, crafted by the Elder Gods to cause the Big Bang.
I do wonder about the purpose that this little statue served. Maybe it hid it from everyone.
Did Shinnok put it in there?
Go back. Let's get a good look at it.
There's like some red markings on it.
Yeah, it's just kind of a border around kind of a... It's almost like a skull, but it doesn't have any details to make it really...
Yeah, it's like... Go back even further.
You know what it looks like to me is the logo of the Ferengi race in Star Trek.
Yeah. It's like a proto-brotherhood symbol, almost. Almost. Anyway.
Yeah.
You've gotten paid.
Yeah, I got what I wanted. Completely by accident. Like,
Second time in a row.
What an amazing coincidence that doing all this bullshit led me to a Kami Dogu. Wasn't even looking for it on purpose. Never got a clue that it was in the area.
That's 2 now.
Just fucking around, and there it was.
Damashi! Damashi, where are you?
It works!
Who dares summon... Oh.
Why have I not seen you in so long a time?
I take precautions to avoid this place. It drains me.
I don't know if you heard all the 1,000 previous times somebody said it, but hell is bad for magic, okay?
I could be trapped here.
Your avatar? I do not understand.
I'm a ghost, bitch!
I am able to appear to you by extending my spirit into the realms. It is my hope that I will one day return to the physical world. Until then, I must guide you as a simple apparition.
Surprisingly honest.
I have found the Netherrealm.
No lies detected! Not one!
Well done, Shujinko.
So far, there has been very little actual deception.
Everything's just been straightforward. But before we do that quest, let's finish our quest for a slightly less honest man. Let's give Jarek those teeth.
Right. Let's help him fucking prove himself to the Black Dragons. Look how tough I am. I totally got these demon teeth on my own, you guys. I'm such a badass. How did he even get down here?
You found some Oni teeth. Now I can leave this stinking place. Here's your money.
That is more personality than most of the main characters I'll talk to show. Just because he used the word stinkin'.
I feel like he's been one of the highlights of our time here.
Buzz off.
Piss off, you
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I may just pull your teeth out for that.
Imagine Jarek being able to defend himself from me.
Imagine Jarek being entertaining and full of personality. Truly, this is topsy-turvy land. We're not gonna try to find Drummond?
Yeah, we should give it one last college try before we get the hell out of here.
Did we go through that green door back there?
Yes, we did earlier. It
Okay.
might have been the building that had Shiva in it.
You think she's okay now? Is she good? Did she
I think she's just depressed. Like, she refuses to get up.
I would too.
I just wanted to save my people from the centaurs. Fucking... This is what I get for trusting Kano. Now I'm in hell.
20-odd years from now.
Yeah, I'm thinking Drummond doesn't appear until you have to come back here again.
It's entirely possible.
I feel like
it's also possible. Check another walkthrough just to see if they don't have the location wrong.
Okay. And I think there's one other person we have also missed. Let me see.
Yeah, isn't there a specific time of day that a certain someone appears in this cave?
There is. I do believe you're in exactly the right place. That's why it popped into my mind. Let's see. Yes, you'll want to wait between 10 and 11 p.m., sir.
Alright.
Just a little bit longer. Don't overshoot.
I'm not gonna. There he is. Oh, yep.
Oh,
yep. I got him. I got him. I got him.
Yeah.
Here, take this.
Yay!
He gives you a fuck ton.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you know,
Wonderful
but meat is rolling in it.
Wonderful meat. Delicious meat. Meat for everyone. The goodness of meat.
You get to talk to meat and you don't get to talk to Shiva.
Oh, God. Can I just say that I love his voice? How regular it is?
Yeah, yeah.
He's
just a dude.
Just a dude. Living his best life. Rolling in cash.
Weirdly friendly and generous.
Why do people shit on this character? I will never understand.
Oh, because he's just a joke. Anyone who jokes, he steals a slot from somebody else. Bitch, meat deserves that slot.
That joke is better than 95% of the new characters we have had in a long fucking time.
Well, here's
hey,
a
it's
fella.
Havoc.
What's up, buddy?
Oh, I saw Cabal back there.
Havoc will wreak chaos upon you. Will you show him the ways of order?
Bitch, we're not there yet.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I have to be able to cross that bridge that the guard is... I can't talk to Cabal right now. But yeah, what's the Drummond situation?
Oh, let me just double check. Sorry, I was distracted by the goodness of meat.
Indeed, indeed. Meat earned that fucking slot. I'd much rather have meat than fucking Devora or Cassie or
I mean, don't get me started.
Kano.
I'll start getting into original trilogy characters here, man. I'm not fucking around.
Yeah, look, I'll take meat over Sindel any fucking day.
It says, okay, I'm seeing another source that says D6 or C6.
Okay, so it's somewhere between the two. That's E. So C6 would be across here.
Which we need.
Damn it, dude, you guy is hungry, man. It doesn't list a specific time, does it? Because it is...
No, it really doesn't.
I think Drummond's a bad friend. He's just letting Moloch starve.
Right now, somewhere out in the wastes. Drummond! Drummond! I'm hungry!
Drummond! Drummond, please!
It's like that episode where, like, Beavis was left to guard the vending machine and Butthead found some nachos. And just forgot he was there.
I know that I have completed this before.
I mean, we will be back.
Drummond exists! Drummond lives!
He's around here. We have seen
you?
him. Maybe there's emulator shit that made him invisible, for all we know.
I hope not, but we may just have to save it for the second visit.
Moloch's gonna be hungry for a long time.
Yeah. We'll be back in 20 years with what you need to eat.
That which we need. This motherfucker is nowhere around.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I say just head out.
Fuck it.
All right.
Fuck it. This is a lost cause. Maybe he's got the wrong texture on because of fuckery or something. Who knows?
We'll find out in a couple
years.
Yeah, 20 years. Find out in 20 years.
I'm so sorry, Moloch. We didn't want to do this to you.
He can't actually starve. He's already in hell. All right, back to the Nexus. You know, this portal does look mythologies-ish in architecture. Yeah. I do appreciate, like, at least that one little bit.
It is a shame. There has been an obvious attempt to leave the mythologies aesthetic behind, and I can just get it, but, you know...
Here's the thing, is that because they've established that there are multiple layers of hell, they can have multiple aesthetics down there if they just show different locations. And then everybody wins. Like, you can have your generic cliche fire and brimstone. You can have the city with, like, evil pagodas built by the sorcerers. You can have the industrial prison. You can do them all, but only doing the fire and brimstone is just fucking boring.
Always was.
Let's stick this basically a pentagram up there.
Stop
What
where
a
you
go
are.
Oh, yes.
God's chosen warrior. I have been sent to protect the Nexus from trespassers. Your presence has defiled this sacred place. Leave now, or face my wrath.
You are mistaken. I am the Elder God's champion. Stand down.
So,
You leave me no choice.
not quite Scorpion here
Destroyed.
is obviously telling the truth. He is the real champion of the Elder Gods. And I'm about to kill him and leave them without a champion for 40 years.
Yup.
Like, why don't they just appoint another guy sooner? Why? Uh-oh. Has Scorpion's fucking moves.
Oh god, here comes another 20 minutes.
No, we're fine, I've got this move.
You can do this. And he's near an edge. Kick him.
Can you do the Nexus stage fatality in this fight?
I don't think so.
Really?
Fight.
Gosh, it's funny how much easier it is to beat Scorpion's moveset when I have more than 30 health. And also this one move.
Again, maybe Scorpion should have been the Elder Gods champion.
3 rounds,
right?
Fight.
Yeah. Make you go the distance.
Fuck you.
Nope.
Jesus.
Nope.
What the
Wow.
He would have kept that shit going if he could. Kick him into Jimmy.
I don't think I can stage fatality him.
Damn.
800 gold, though. It's pretty good.
He made you work for it.
Yeah. 3 fucking rounds.
It's nice to know the Elder Gods are paying attention. Well, their dude's dead now.
Yeah, that was the last time they'll pay attention to me.
So, should we talk about Monster?
Yeah, let's talk about Monster. His name is probably not really Monster. That's just what Shujinko is calling him because he never got a name from him.
I mean, if you saw that facing you down, you'd call it a monster too. Let's be very fair.
So Monster's design was almost the actual Scorpion primary costume, and they were like, it's too far, it's too different. Let's a little less bone, a little more ninja. And then they'd used the original version for this character. I wish we got more about him. I wish they would acknowledge him more than not at all in the NRS games, because theoretically, if you were to reset the timeline but keep most things the same, then the Elder Gods would still have a champion of the Elder Gods looking for the Kami Dogus. So where is Monster? Why don't we ever see him? Why doesn't he become a fully fleshed out character?
You know, I don't think he
was killed in the 1950s or 60s?
Yeah, we're still in 1960. Maybe 1961 right now, because it says year 6 up there.
I don't think I even need him to be a fully fledged character. I would just like, I don't know, a monument in a crypt somewhere with a little lore about the guy.
Like
what his name was.
A real name.
Just a box of text, something to flesh it. At this point, he's slightly more canon than Hornbuckle.
Yeah.
And
just even call him a legendary figure. You don't even have to like confirm he even existed. You know, just this is the tale of XYZ, and it's believed that he had a connection to the Elder Gods. Of course, all this was so long ago.
Because here's Hornbuckle and Monster are both actual characters from MK games. They're not like fan rumors like Ermac and Scarlet. They're not like, some made-up shit like Chrome. They're not from a magazine like Nimbus Terrafo. They're not from another company that Midway said no, like Belloc. They are actual characters who do appear in MK games, like Tremor, and like Kia and Jataka, and all the other, like, NPCs that they never use. So, I would like to know more about him, that's all I'm saying. Because he's obviously a real thing. We just fought him. That happened.
He's a dude. He lived, and now he's dead.
Yeah. It's weird. What, did I knock him into the void? Is that because I don't see a corpse lying here?
Must have. They're usually good about that kind of thing, leaving corpses after you're done with them.
Yeah.
So really, he could just not actually be dead.
He could actually still be alive, just floating in the endless sky forever, like Geras in the Sea of Blood. Just
maybe that's why they never noticed.
Yeah,
He didn't actually die.
They can't sense that he's dead because he's not dead. He's just floating in the void for all eternity.
He's Cars from JoJo, or he's like General Zod in the Phantom Zone out in space, just forever and ever.
That's a shame. Well, I don't know who the fuck that was, but I'm the real champion of the Elder Gods. Fucking imposters.
Yeah.
And my quest...
Don't question why he called himself the champion.
No, because he's a liar, that's why. He's full of shit. He was trying to trick me. And I didn't see through that because I'm smart. Shujinko is smart.
Not at all motivated by vanity whatsoever.
No.
None.
And my quest will continue into the next realm, next episode.
Chaos AD. Chaos. Anarchy. Chaos.
So tune in next week in which we embrace chaos. See you later, nerds.
It's always the right choice. Have a nice day.
Ciao.